Hi, my name is Carl Pearson. I'm an attorney practicing law through a sole proprietor law firm owned by me alone. This video I call Employment and the Musical Chair Game. And I'm preparing this video on April 4, 2020, shooting it today on the 5th. With more than 300,000 reported coronavirus cases and 7,000 deaths in the U.S. as of April 3rd. I'm a Harvard Law School graduate, and my law firm defends homeowners against residential 1 to 4 unit foreclosure actions. I'm 83 years old, and to protect my life, I'm in fairly rigid self-imposed quarantine with no coronavirus symptoms and no tests. And I have watched my law practice precipitously decline 3 months ago because of the coronavirus, followed by the temporary cessation of new lawsuits in New York State. I have been a small business person for 74 years, ever since my paper route in North Platte, Nebraska at age 9, and am a believer in small business, as you will hear and see. There are, or were until the past several weeks or so, 30 million small businesses in the United States, and I own one of them, which is my law practice, just so this is clear to you as it is to me. My topic in this video is to try to clarify who will be left with full-time jobs or full-time employment, the same thing, as the pandemic dust settles in the U.S., and who will be out of a job. In other words, who is going to win the game of musical chairs for the comparatively small number of jobs to be remaining in the United States? The key to understanding this is understanding the two words employment and employee. If you are not to be or remain an employee, you will probably see little or no income for the next year or so, other than what Congress, President Trump, and Senator Mitch McConnell will dole out. You should remember that it has been federal policy by both parties and their wealthy, beyond imagination campaign donors to ship manufacturing jobs to China, Mexico, and other countries with lower labor costs to further concentrate the economy and shed more U.S. jobs in what has been a hollowing out of United States manufacturing activities by what we thought were American corporations. Added to that is the placement of employees into the category of independent contractor, so that there is little or no medical cost or other benefits, and easy termination when the major corporation needs to contract, such as now. Before the coronavirus crisis in 2019, the U.S. had 131 million full-time employees. Your president, 100 senators, 435 Congress, House of Representatives members, 3 million other federal, civilian, and Department of Defense employees, 20 million state, county, city, and town officials who are also employees, totaling 23 million so far, to which should be added 1,347,000 active military members. I have already counted emergency personnel such as police, fire, and most ambulance personnel, at least in New York City, and other government non-military employees. These 23 million government workers are going to continue getting paychecks because they are employees instead of independent contractors, and many of them are in the front line taking horrendous risks for the rest of all of us. These governmental employees of all types represent 23 million, or 18%, of the 2019 131 million employees in America. Most or a substantial number of the remaining 108 million employees will probably be terminated or have a dramatic cutback in paid hours and benefits. It is actually a lot worse than this, because the nation's 30 million small business self-employed owners and the nation's 15 million small business type independent contractors, a lot of which may be overlapping or duplicative with small business, will not have jobs or have much income from any sources other than government handouts, which probably will not be able to do what is needed or what is right, because the elected politician employees of government keep getting paid for one reason and take campaign contributions for another. When you add the 108 million job loss and the 30 million small businesses and say 50% of the independent contractors, you have non-employment of potentially 145 million individuals in the United States. If each of these persons participates equally in the CARE $349 billion distribution to take place, each person would get a check for $2,342 as supposed replacement for $50,000 to $200,000 in average loss of annual income for 2020. Obviously, $2,342 is not restoring the lost $50,000 to $200,000, but the elected politicians don't care. They are still drawing their pay, which amount increases in purchasing value as the rest of us suffer permanent financial reversals. Elected officials can buy auctioned real estate at 1% to 50% of the value and gasoline at less than $2 per gallon, which means that they have given themselves a pay raise through failing to stop the coronavirus. Now, I'm sure that that is just an accidental byproduct of what's going on. I'm telling you this to enable you to do what is necessary to protect yourself and your family from this additional financial scourge which is going to come your way to some extent or even totally. One way might be to run for and win elective office, or to try to start up a small internet-based business. Keep looking for my videos as I try to find and articulate some kind of remedy for the persons who do not have the foregoing employment or jobs. I'm now going to start thinking about my next video on matters of economic importance to small business owners, including sole proprietorships, the self-employed, small business type independent contractors, and employees who are left without jobs. Please let me know the topics you want discussed relating to our economic survival. Until I do the next video, I will be saying goodbye, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you.